I'm Mary Melarano. I am a volunteer with the Business Advocacy Committee for the Campbell County Chamber of Commerce. And today I'm visiting with candidate Roy Lowell, who is running for the office of County Commissioner. And we've invited Mr. Lowell to talk with us today about his views on business issues here in Campbell County. So first off, Mr. Lowell, please introduce yourself.
My name is Roy Lowell, and I'm running for the office of Campbell County Commissioner. I feel that I'm qualified to do this job because of my experience and background. I have a master's degree. I have a Bachelor of Business Administration degree, summa cum laude. I served on the United States Department of Labor's Advisory Council in Washington, D.C. under the auspices of Elaine Chao when we developed the technical programs for kinesthetic learners. Our programs went nationwide to 110 sites the first year. I understand the rural community from the ground up, as I was born and raised in a rural environment. I served a formal apprenticeship as a tool and die maker, and I worked 32 years as a skilled tradesman and skilled trade supervisor. I'm a very analytical person. I believe in looking at things from many different facets. If we look at just one facet of any issue, we may get the wrong impression. If we look at several facets, we can get a more clear view. And so my analytical background gives me strong capabilities in that form.
Thank you, Mr. Lowell.
Well, thank you.
Our first question, are you in favor of the optional 1% sales tax, and why or why not?
Well, I am most certainly in favor of the 1% optional sales tax. And the reasons I am in favor for it is the reasons that so many appreciate in our community, is that all of the good that it does and the flexibility that it gives us to do that. But more importantly than just being in favor of that, I am more in favor of the right to vote on that. I will always maintain the right to vote on any tax or millage issue, and that is my promise to you.
Great. What do you feel are the key responsibilities of the position you are running for?
The Campbell County Commissioners definitely have a lot of responsibility in the promotion of our community and the working with the 23 other agencies that we deal with. We appoint boards such as the Fire Board, the Parks and Recreations, etc. And with these 23 boards, we have people that come up with the ideas on the needs and how they plan on servicing the community. Our community is such an advanced community. It has the advantages of education. It has the advantages of our retirement citizens and the people that service our everyday needs in our community. And so by working with those people, we can really advance in what we're doing in this area. Now, we also have, by law, we have certain issues that we have to deal with by law, and that deals with land acquisitions and dispositions. And by law, we have to maintain the county roads. So when we maintain a county road, that should be in our base structure of our millages and not in the 1%. Right now, we're using some of those 1% funds to do that, and that needs to be corrected. And so the optional fees can be used by discretion. And so as we use these appropriately, that enhances our community. So the Campbell County Commissioners have to oversee the overall general function of these budgets and priorities.
Wonderful. And what would you do to improve the overall business climate in the county?
I really appreciate the buy-in that we've had from the Economic Development Councils. I actually worked with part of that group when I arrived here 13 years ago and became the Assistant Dean of Career and Technical Programs, where we had implemented the very ideas that I had set forth in Washington, D.C. with Elaine Chao. Now, the economic development comes in a lot of forms, and it's always best to have private funds, I believe. We get a lot of grants, and we appreciate those grants, but grants come in a couple of forms. I've written grants and I've administered grants, and so I understand how they work. And if we get a governmental grant, which is other tax people's money, and then we have to have a copay to receive that grant, and then when the grant expires, if we have to put the burden on the taxpayers to carry that then that performance, then that becomes a burden. But and philanthropic grants from private individuals and foundations are usually a very good source of money. But in addition, I prefer IPOs, venture capitalist, initial preferred offerings, and common stock. This puts the business community and the members of the community as owners of that business. This is tax-free money. This is money that we invest to earn for the future. We're not taxing the people and carrying the burden of enticing a new company here by using IPOs. We are enticing them here by our willing to invest with them and reap the benefits of the manufacturing capabilities. When companies see that we are willing to back them, then they are very much inclined to say, I think this is an important community. When they get here and they see the advancements of our community in the education facilities and the training that we can offer and all the facilities for their employees to enjoy, like the rec center and the things that we've worked hard for. And we must be very thankful for the minerals tax that has put us into this position and the a dedication of the people of our community.
Thank you, Mr. Lowell. We appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.